Arnab Goswami on the debate.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. I want to talk to you tonight about the return of Mehul Choksi. No, I'm not jumping the gun. I truly believe that if there's one government which is going to bring back Mehul Choksi, it is going to be only and only the Modi government. And remember, viewers, I've always been saying it. All of them will come back. Mehul Choksi is going to come back now very soon. And then we are going to get Nirav Modi. We're going to drag him back by the scruff of his neck. And then we are going to get Vijay Mallya, the fugitive Vijay Mallya, the runaway Vijay Mallya, the Vijay Mallya who should be eating prison food in a prison cell in India. Don't worry, Vijay, we're going to get you too. You're also going to come back. Anyway, you lost a big case, I'm told, in court in the United Kingdom where you're hiding with all your ill-gotten money. So we're going to get you too, Vijay Mallya. Now, to all the people who have always said, no, the Modi government's not done enough to get Mehul Choksi back. Ladies and gentlemen, Mehul Choksi himself claimed that two persons allegedly from the Research and Analysis Wing, India's external intelligence agency, RAW, abducted him from Antigua in 2021 and he was forcibly taken to Dominica. Now, okay, even if we assumed it was a botched up RAW operation, you have to agree it was a RAW operation. Would all the people in Lutyens agree or not that it was a RAW operation? What does this prove? This essentially proves one thing and only one thing, ladies and gentlemen. And that is that India has been trying to get him back. Okay, maybe they didn't try this way, but they've got him this way. Now, government has been tracking Choksi. They knew Choksi has family in Belgium. His wife has Belgian nationality. And in 2020, the Modi government, in its second term, cleared the extradition treaty between India and Belgium. This covers financial crimes, taxation and revenue aspects. This new treaty replaced the British-era treaty of 1901, which was continued by the Congress after 1958. And the Congress changed nothing. That means the Congress wanted people to make money in India and run away with taxpayer money, citizens' money to Belgium, Switzerland, and make money. God knows how many people from the Congress themselves use this route. Now, viewers, Congress should be very, very scared. Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Vadra. And of course, who can ignore Robert Vadra, the bright emerging star, Robert Vadra, ladies and gentlemen, who says, I can win from anywhere I want. Well, in that case, why don't you fight an election? Why don't you ask one of your family members to give up their seat since you're so desperate, Robert, to be in parliament? Now, anyway, even Robert Vadra would do better than Rahul Gandhi, who does absolutely nothing and comes to office in pajamas. Ladies and gentlemen, the Congress should be scared about Choksi's return because when Choksi comes back, he's going to sing. And also remember that in 2018, Choksi's Antiguan lawyer, David Dorset, said to Republic TV and to other TV networks as well, he said that Choksi had a quote-unquote loose alliance, unquote, with the Congress and was being used as a scapegoat. Now let me ask you, Sonia Gandhi, Antonia de Maino, Rahul Gandhi, Robert Vadra, the great Congress leader, Chidambaram and all the rest of you, what did Choksi's lawyer mean by saying that that man, that runaway fugitive who's run away with our money, has a loose alliance with the Congress? What exactly does a loose alliance with the Congress mean? Is it some kind of arrangement? Is it a nudge, nudge, wink, wink? Is it a you give me a lot and I will share a little bit with you, right? Or I'll give you a tip off and you leave the country? What kind of loose arrangement, Congress leaders? What kind of loose arrangement did Mehul Choksi have with you? The nation wants to know. Tell us. Since you're not going to tell us, we're going to get him back, drag him by the scruff of his neck and then make him swing. Also remember Chidambaram's 80-20 scheme, outgoing finance minister Chidambaram in the August of 2013 strangely brought in what was called an 80-20 scheme for gold imports. This allowed quote-unquote star trading houses to import more gold and sell in India. The BJP called it the Ashirwad to 7 private companies. Was Mehul Choksi a beneficiary of Chidambaram's 80-20 scheme? And as per reports, interestingly, after the 80-20 scheme, the following year, right, before the election, so just around that time, Choksi reportedly donated to the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation through Naviraj Estates Private Limited, a company where he served as a director. Now, is this true? I'm only asking a question. Is this true? Was there some help that he offered to certain people linked to the Congress party? I have a right to ask these questions, and the nation has a right to find out what we will all get collectively when Choksi comes back. This is not about Choksi coming back. This is about unraveling the very corrupt system that existed during the Congress party time. Which is why I'm so excited to know the details of how Tahawwur Rana is going to sing, but I'm equally excited to know the wonderful details coming up of how Mehul Choksi is going to sing. Let's debate.
After 7 long years, Indian authorities are as close as they can get to fugitive offender Mehul Choksi. Mehul Choksi, who is the main accused in the 13,000 crore Punjab National Bank scam, was finally arrested by authorities in Belgium. Choksi allegedly connived with PNB officials to secure fraudulent letters of credit. This took place between 2014 and 2017, leading to a loss of over 6,000 crores to the bank. Ever since 2017, Choksi has been on the run. In 2018, he first fled to the US and made his way to Antigua. In 2018, the Interpol issued a red notice against him. His nephew and prime accused number 2, Nirav Modi, was arrested in London in 2019. In 2021, Choksi made an attempt to escape to Cuba but failed. In 2021, he was arrested in Dominica. However, in 2023, the Interpol withdrew the red notice against him. Following this, he escaped to Belgium. And now in 2025, he is arrested and the Indian team is hot on his trail.
In an email response to Republic TV, Belgium's Department of Justice has confirmed that Mehul Choksi has been detained due to judicial proceedings. In fact, they've also confirmed that they have received an extradition request from India. In fact, what we are picking up is that the final word now lies with the Minister of Justice. The Antiguan citizenship of Mehul Choksi is no longer a problem. The reason being is because his citizenship has been revoked, and this is what the Prime Minister of Antigua had to tell me.
Just get a quick comment from you, Mr. Brown, because the matter is about an Antiguan citizen also. So I just wanted a quick comment on how the Antiguan government is looking into the matter.
As you know, he was subjected to extradition. We revoked his citizenship, and those are matters that are before the court. We know nothing else about Mr. Choksi. So
have you revoked his citizenship? Does that mean that you're going to ask for an investigation into this matter and call him from Belgium?
Yes, I did. Definitely not. We have no locus at this time. If he's in Belgium, that's a matter for the Belgian authorities.
And will the Antiguan authorities also speak to the Interpol? Because given the fact that he still says that he is an Antiguan citizen and he's requesting on medical grounds for certain relief.
As far as we're concerned, Mr. Choksi's citizenship has been revoked. He challenged in the court, and he's also subjected to extradition, which he has challenged.
Meanwhile, the lawyers of Mehul Choksi are already preparing arguments to prevent his extradition at all costs.
My client was arrested on Saturday और जो है क्या कहते हैं उनकी अब अपील फाइल की जाएगी तो उस अपील के अंदर रिक्वेस्ट की जाएगी कि उनको बेल दी जाए और उनको डिटेंशन में ना रखा जाए और वो अपनी एक्सट्रेडिशन कंटेस्ट करेंगे.
Republic is the only media network that has carried out deep investigations in the case of Indian fugitives from the start.
He's realized right now that he's at the end of the tether. He can play for time, but not much more than that. He can play for time, not much more than that. You know, Mehul Choksi says in that interview that medical conditions have stopped me from returning to India. I don't understand that, Are there no hospitals in India? That he needs to be in a tiny island nation with no extradition treaty with India? That is the only country which is the best in the world for medical treatment.
These fugitives may have escaped law, but not the Republic investigation team.
Whether you would be comfortable when we asked about your extradition.
I'm not going to answer any of your questions, all right? Please stop bothering.
Will you look at me at least?
Thank you very much, sir. Of course.
Mr. Malia, we just asked you simple questions.
Please, you're polite to ask.
Mr. Malia, I'm polite as well.
I'm sorry, you are terribly impolite.
Mr. Malia, all we're asking right now is questions which you're not comfortable with answering. So probably that's what's bothering you.
Nishal, this is Shaban. I'm basically from Republic.
Please, Shaban bhai, please. Excuse me, please leave me out of this.
No, Nishal, would it just be possible for one to meet you just
Shaban bhai,
once?
Please, Shaban bhai, please, just understand. I'm really
No,
in a tough situation.
No, I understand that, but Nishal, only thing I'm requesting, Nishal, only thing I'm requesting is, since I'm here, it would be great if we could just meet up once, and off record.
Please, excuse me, but please understand the situation.
Nishal, just one, I completely understand. The thing is that since you're in London, I thought this is the best time to at least come and meet you once.
I wish I could come and meet you, but unfortunately I'm not there, my friend. And you can all my other details, etc. Anything you need, with pleasure. But please don't call me for all these things.
Nishal, I completely understand this. Just if you just hear me out just for a minute. Nishal, can you just hear me out for a minute, please? Hello.
Please, thank you very much.
Nishal, just one small thing. Hello. Before I could do anything, हो गया.
मुझे अब दिखा नहीं.
क्यों यहाँ से दिख रहा था? आओ. यहाँ पे मैं खड़ा हूँ तो दिखता ही नहीं. अरे आराम से आप ले सकते हो.
यहाँ पे मैं लोग यहाँ पे आया उसके बाद आप इधर आ गए. मुझे दिखा कि ये बंद लगा क्या पता
नहीं आप वो ले रहे थे. अगर लिए तो मैं तो कुछ नहीं कह रहा यार. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ डिलीट कर दो अगर लिए तो.
अच्छा भंडारी साहब
और मेरी अगर कोई टेप करिए तो डिलीट कर दो.
And that is Christian Michel. First visuals on your scene. Christian, would you want to speak? Christian, would you want to speak? Christian, have you turned an approver? Christian, would you give facts?
Now the doors are closing in on Mehul Choksi. The entire nation is asking just one question. After Tahawwur Rana, is Mehul Choksi next?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me Vijay Agarwal, and we all know he's a top criminal lawyer, and he's also Mehul Choksi's lawyer. Thank you very much, Vijay Agarwal, for joining us tonight. Yeah. You've been valiantly defending Mehul Choksi, but Vijay, there are also accusations against you which have emerged, and I would like our senior editor, Shravan Sen, to explain to you the allegation that is there against you as well. So we want to start with a little bit of breaking news. Shravan, what are the charges against Vijay Agarwal, who's Mehul Choksi's lawyer? Did Shravan hear that? No, I think that's not a delay.
Yeah.
I don't think he can hear me, so I'll have to repeat the question. It's not a delay, Pradeep, don't misdirect me. I'm asking again, if you can hear me now, Shravan, give me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Producers are directing me wrong tonight. Can you tell Vijay Agarwal what the charges against him are? Can you tell him point blank, because he's live? What are the charges against him?
Mr. Agarwal, this is what the enforcement director and the CBI says, that he fraudulently carried out the letter of intent. In fact, they say that roughly about 2,566 crore rupees of assets that have been seized is only because of the letter of intent that was put out, and they had fraudulently taken the credit from the PNB Bank.
I'm not asking that. Shravan, you did not hear the question. Let me intervene. Can you hear me?
Yes.
There are allegations about the delaying tactics of Mehul Choksi's legal team. I want you to talk about that.
Well, in fact, it's almost 7 years now, Mehul Choksi is the only person who has not been declared a fugitive economic offender. In fact, Vijay Mallya has been, Nirav Modi has been, and for 7 years there has been a constant delay. And Mr. Agarwal has presented before the court saying that one, he is unwell, second, he cannot appear before the court. So there have been multiple applications that have been put forth by Mr. Vijay Agarwal seeking for adjournment in this case, and that is the reason why he hasn't been declared a fugitive economic offender. He's the only one.
Mr. Agarwal, has delaying tactics been your strategy to somehow keep pushing this ball down the road and keep buying time?
Arnab, when you started, I could not understand these are the charges against the lawyer. I thought that I'll have to engage someone, and to defend myself, I will engage you. I could not understand you are saying that there are the charges against the lawyer. So now they are saying that, of course, Vijay Mallya got declared fugitive because I was not his lawyer. Nirav Modi, in between, I was not his lawyer, so he declared fugitive. So I fought the case of my client well. And please be clear, there was a stay from the High Court. One needs to do the homework. There was a stay from the Honorable High Court of Mumbai for around 3 to 4 years on the hearing, on the processing of the Mehul Choksi's fugitive request. So what is this delaying tactic? I'm defending my client. There is no adverse order by the court. The court is hearing. And please be clear, again, somebody has to do the homework. For 2 years, there was no judge in the court. They had transferred the earlier judge. For 2 years, the court was lying vacant. So, you don't start by saying so. No worries. I was not expecting the surprise that you were saying that, okay, fine. If somebody says that I was doing delaying tactics, you may call that. But without any homework, that there was a stay from the High Court, without any homework, that in between there was no judge for a couple of years. And we are defending it. And let me tell you, in fugitive, the ED doesn't have a case. Because for fugitive, there are two requirements. That one is a person should have left India after
Mr. Agarwal,
the case.
why don't you tell everyone the number of applications that you have filed in the last 7 years? The number of frivolous applications that have been filed in the court. This is only to delay.
So are you the judge, Shravan, that you call them frivolous? Number of applications have been held in my favor. The Mumbai High Court granted a stay. So what do you mean frivolous? You are not the judge. Are you the judge? Are you the jury? No, you are not. And my friend, I have defended a lot of people. I have defended a lot of channels also, and the channels owners also, and a lot of journalists also. So when I'm doing my work, I'm doing my work. You're not here to question my advocacy, right? Then I can turn back and say, okay, you were on your channel talking about Sushant Singh Rajput, what happened? You were on your channel talking about 2G, what happened? You were on your channel talking about Arushi Talwar, what happened? What is your accountability?
Now, let me just tell you.
So nothing happened. Let's not point out fingers at others, right? I'm doing my job. You are doing your job. So my client is innocent, but my client is
Can I just, since you are citing the court, since you're citing the court,
but your client, one minute, but your client, Vijay,
I'm moving the
Vijay, I think you must acknowledge tonight, Vijay, listen to me, you must acknowledge tonight that if your client has run out of luck, and all the luck you are giving him as a criminal lawyer has also run out. You've done your best. I mean, you may say these are not delaying tactics, these are great legal strategies. Okay, it's a question of perspective. But the fact is he's toast. T-O-A-S-T, he's toast. And offences related to financial crimes, taxation and revenue are within the 2020 provisions of the extradition treaty, right? And this political defense does not stand. Let me ask you tonight, Vijay, since you don't like to be on the other side, but I wish I was a lawyer, I would have taken you on and we would have had a good match between each other. My question to you is, you say the offense involved is political. Now he says, Shravan, the offense involved is political. Now, one minute, don't try to go away, I won't let you go so easily. I've also read your arguments. How is the offense political? Is it because the Congress party was helping him? Is he a quasi-member of Congress party or what? 65-year-old man is making an argument that the offense is political. Why is it political? Why are you building a political defense case for him? It's a fraud case. It's a financial fraud case. Why you made a political defense case?
Now should I speak? Actually, the problem is you keep on repeating one sentence. I understand it only in one go. This repetition will not work with me. One is that you please be clear. I'm not going away. I'll be here whole night. If you have if you can sit whole night, I'll sit whole night. So what do you mean that I'm trying to go away? I'm sitting right here on the Zoom and I'll be here whole night. No worries. This is one. Two is, don't attribute this statement to me. This statement you were running on your channel was made by by one Antiguan lawyer. I have never claimed that there is some loose ties
why was
with
it
Congress.
made? Why was it made? But the point was made. You can't. The point was made. So Choksi made a defense that the offence is political. Are you saying your client lied then?
You have asked a question. No interruption. When you ask a question, permit me to complete. When I say political, I say it becomes, I'm not talking about his affiliation to a particular party. I don't want to say much on the national channel. I do not want to embarrass anyone. I'm a completely non-political person. I appear for all the parties, right? Now, please be very clear that when he was a celebrated businessman, there are photographs with each and every party, but I do not want this, I don't want this to become a political match. When in a legal term, the case is said political, they say that yes, there is a political debate about it. On various channels, people from all the parties are coming and they are blaming each other. Some people are saying that, oh, we have brought him back. Some people are saying it happened in your regime. It invites political attention. And of course it has to. And this is what has been ruled even by the Interpol. So I'm not saying that he was affiliated to a particular party.
That is not the meaning.
You need to read it right. So you see, half knowledge is a very dangerous thing. And without proper homework, asking questions.
I must say this to you. Shawan, let me say this about Vijay Agarwal. Vijay is very passionately defending him.
When I say political, I mean that this invites the attention of the political parties on each side. So,
did he give money?
All the political parties are debating. That is why I say political. I think that answers your question.
Did he? Yeah. No, it's not answered my question. Let me tell you this, it's not answered my question because he is detained in anticipation of further judicial proceedings. You know he's going to come back. He's going to come back, and there is no question the enforcement director has enough evidence of how he withdrew money from the bank, diverted it, used it for personal use, right? All of these things are there. Did he ever give money to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation? I repeat my question a second time, though you say you are very intelligent. I know you are, but in order to ensure that you don't go away from this question, I'll repeat it a second time. Did he give money? Did he give money after the 80-20 gold scheme for gold imports? Did he give money to the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation through Naviraj Estates Private Limited, in which he was a director?
Let me reply in the same tone. First of all, initially you made a remark that you know that he is going to come back. No, in such same tone I say, we will win WIN, the way you say TOAST. I am also giving it back to you. My client will win WIN, like the Sanjay Bhandari won. Sanjay Bhandari, they have not been able to bring back. Because,
he's already detained, he's coming, there's an extradition treaty. It's an open and shut case. You're being brave about it. You're being brave about it.
Every case, whenever it has been covered, on any channel, they call it open and shut. And later on, it is not open, it is only a shut. From the beginning, it was shut and it was shut. The case never opened. Right? So now that you have asked a particular...
Okay, now tell me,
Mr. Agarwal,
did he give money to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation?
Permit me to reply to that foundation question of yours. I'll not run away. I am here only. I'll reply to everything. But you will not just say something on a hindsight and get away with, because I want to respond to everything. Now, you said that did he give the money to foundation?
Did he give money to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation?
I am not aware. This has never been discussed with me. And otherwise, I could have simply said that, it's a client-attorney privilege communication. This point has never come up in my discussion of the case ever. And this is what I have never pleaded anywhere. So you earlier also, you were claiming about some Antiguan lawyer's statement. Now, please don't attribute it to me.
Mr. Agarwal.
Well, then in that case, why should I believe your client's claims that two people from Raw tried to abduct him in Antigua? Right, Shawan? Why should I also believe this claim that two people came from raw, hopped onto a plane, jumped on like James Bond and tried to antique? And did they give him my identity cards that we are from raw? Shawan, do raw people say to Mehul Choksi, we have come from raw to arrest you?
Not only that, they went on to say
Shawan,
that he was taken to Dominica. He was taken to Dominica. Today, Mr. Agarwal, he's no longer an Antiguan citizen. In fact, the Prime Minister of Antigua, with whom I spoke a while back, says that he's no longer our citizen. Let Belgium extradite him to India. So that entire argument that you can't bring him back to India because he's an Antiguan citizenship no longer holds.
When did I say that's the argument?
That's the argument in the court. Now, let me just tell you.
My argument.
No, let me just tell you. In the court, Mr. Agarwal. Okay, I'm quoting. No, I'm not. I'm not assuming.
Because Vijay, 1 minute, Shawan, because Vijay Agarwal, this is, Vijay Agarwal, you can't tell me, oh, those are other lawyers of the same client. Are you saying your client is a liar? He says one thing one day, changes the another because the lawyer changed.
This foundation thing, I have never
You
said
can't do that.
And I am not aware, but other client has said it on any channel. I am not aware. I have not seen it in any of the pleadings.
Now, viewers, we are going to open this up for debate, and we have Sanju Verma joining also. Vijay, please stay. I'm not going to say you're going to run away, but it's only to provoke you. Ishkaran joining, Pola Rao joining, backs DMK, and Akhil Swami backs Congress. Okay. Is Sanju Verma on air yet, right? This is defending the indefensible. You know, I know he's going to try and, but the fact of the matter is this is the biggest fraud in India's banking history, Ishkaran. Sanju Verma, we have his lawyer there with us, and he has this swagger. Vijay Agarwal has this swagger tonight. Vijay Agarwal, his lawyer, says nothing's going to happen, we're going to win the case. I mean, either he's in an absolute denial or he's decided right till the moment that his client is walked into his prison cell, he's going to defend him. Sanju Verma, your response to Vijay Agarwal and the defense he's put so far?
You know, Arnab, what I found extremely amusing is the false bravado of Mehul Choksi's lawyer, Vijay Agarwal. Point number one. Point number two. Apart from the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code of 2016, the Modi government came out with the Fugitive Economic Offenders Act of 2018, which basically gives the central government, the Modi government in this case, not only the right to confiscate the property of the likes of Mehul Choksi, irrespective of whether he's in Barbuda, Antigua, or even on Mars. The Fugitive Economic Offenders Act also gives the Modi government the powers to ensure that an investigation is conducted even if the fugitive flees overseas, which was not the case earlier. So the third and limited point is Mehul Choksi an accused in the PNB scam? Yes. In any scam, if you have a witness, then your case is watertight. I want to ask Mr. Vijay Agarwal, do you know of a man, Mr. Agarwal, called Gokulnath Shetty? Yeah. And do you know of a man called Manoj Khara? These are two people who actually connived with Nirav Modi and Mehul Choksi to defraud Punjab National Bank of close to 14,000 crores. And if you know it, Mr. Agarwal, both Gokulnath Shetty and Manoj Khara have started singing like a canary. They've turned approvals. There is mana fide intent that has been established. There's a criminal conspiracy that has been
he's going to sing.
There are two key witnesses that have come forward and said that Mehul Choksi and his nephew Nirav Modi, they, through false letters of undertakings and through false comfort letters of credit, defrauded Punjab National Bank of close to 14,000 crore. Tell me, when you have such strong witnesses which the government is going to use, how is it that you say with such false bravado, kuch nahi hoga, dekha jayega, kuch nahi hoga, that stage has been reached.
Now, first of all...
Okay, Vijay Agarwal, you want to respond? We're also opening up to the other panelists. Vijay.
Yes. First of all, I'll not respond to these legal things there. That I will save my energies to be saying in the court, because I'm not paid for here to argue my case. One. Number two, I do not consider Sanjuji to be the judge so that when she cannot give the relief, why
you
should
the
I
judge?
plead my case
Are
before
you the
her?
judge, the
Because she
jury,
cannot give
and
me
the
a relief.
executioner? Are you the judge,
Don't
the
interrupt
jury,
me
and the
again.
executioner,
When you
Mr.
spoke,
Vijay Agarwal?
when you spoke, I
You're
did not
defending
interrupt.
a
When you
criminal
spoke, I did
who's
not
hiding
interrupt.
in
When you
Belgium,
spoke, I did not
and you're
interrupt.
waxing
When you
eloquent
spoke, I
जैसे
did
कि
not
मेहुल
interrupt.
चौकसी राजा
When you spoke, I
हरिश्चंद्र
did not
का
interrupt.
चौथा
When you
भाग है.
spoke, I did not
Are you the
interrupt.
judge, the
When you
jury, and
spoke,
the
I did not
executioner?
interrupt. When you
Mehul
spoke, I did
Choksi
not interrupt. When you
has
spoke, I
defrauded
did not
Punjab
interrupt.
National Bank of
When you
close to
spoke,
14,000 crore instead
when
of
you spoke,
sounding
I did not interrupt.
apologetic. You're
When you
actually
spoke,
trying
I
to
did
be
not interrupt.
smarter by
When
half.
you spoke, you did not interrupt.
Do you know
When you
Tahawwur
spoke.
Rana को
Okay,
यहाँ
now this is
घसीट
a
कर
big
लाया
fight
गया?
going on, ladies and gentlemen. The BJP national spokesperson in the middle of a big fight with Mehul Choksi's lawyer, the criminal lawyer Vijay Agarwal. Vijay. Your Hari Prasad SV is the PNB scam whistleblower. What do you think of what's going on, Hari Prasad?
I will not allow you to respond.
What's going on?
Yeah, but I want to get some others into the debate because I want to give them time. Hari Prasad SV is the PNB scam whistleblower. What do you think of what's going on, Hari Prasad?
You don't want anybody to speak.
Going on.
No, don't fight. Hari Prasad.
I'll
come back to you in a minute.
Blame game is always going on. But Mehul Choksi getting arrested in Belgium is a good thing that has happened in this period. But I don't know how easy it is going to be to get him back. He has a good lawyer. He has a fat checkbook. He can get the best of lawyers, and he can prolong it as long as he can. So if we fail to get him from a small country like Antigua, how easy it is going to get him from...
He's been already detained. 1 minute. He's been already detained. There's going to be legal proceedings started against him. So I think he's coming back.
Yes.
I think he's coming back.
I wish and
as
I
much
hope.
as they want to try.
I wish and I hope.
He's coming back. See, he's living with a F residency card that he got in 23, helped by his Belgian national wife. Okay, the F card in Belgium is a residence permit issued to non-EU family members of EU citizens who have applied for residence under family reunification rules. But it is not strong enough. Just 5 years of continuous legal residence. You know, he's not even at 5 years of legal residence. So, you know, he's going to lose this case. Vijay Agarwal knows he's going to lose the case. He hasn't gone 5 years since November 23. And this man is a flight risk. You know, Vijay Agarwal comes and says, Ishkaran, he's not a flight risk. If there's anyone in the world who's a flight risk, Vijay, it is your client. He's attempted to flee to Cuba, right? He goes on a boat. He attempts to flee to Cuba, right? Then they say that he was forcibly abducted from Antigua, taken to Dominica. Then he's tried to flee to Switzerland, claiming I'm suffering from cancer, arrested in Belgium. The man is a runaway. He's a fugitive. He's a big flight risk. But Vijay Agarwal says, oh, he's not a flight risk at all. The man is running away. He's the biggest flight risk on two legs. Yeah, Ishkaran. You can argue the point with Vijay Agarwal.
One of the most important things is the intention of a government which wants to bring somebody back in extradition cases. We have seen Warren Anderson, who did genocide in India, how he was escorted and allowed to go away. And we saw how a terror case like Tahawwur Rana, initially US courts found that there is not sufficient evidence to convict him, yet he was brought back because the government pursued it and argued its case and succeeded, and also succeeded politically, got the political clearance. That is why President Trump spoke, we are sending an evil man Rana back. Nirav Modi case also, he felt he was home and dry, but he rotted in a jail in London. So what we are seeing is a definite legal change as well as an intention change by the government that if you do fraud in India and you escape abroad, A, your properties will be confiscated, we will try to recover the public money, the taxpayers' money, and B, we will pursue you every place. Whatever happened in the Caribbean, there was persecution, there was pressure on the person. That is why probably he came to Belgium. Even in Belgium, because the government is pursuing it, unlike earlier governments, where Uncle Kudrachi would be allowed to travel, where Anderson was allowed to travel, where Uncle Kudrachi's bank accounts were allowed access to.
Pullarao is hitting back, responding back. Pullarao from Chennai. Pullarao hitting back. Go on, Pulla.
Is the government making entire efforts?
Where is the money? Where is the
Go
money?
on, make your point, Pulla.
Empty suitcases or with the money?
Louder for Pulla, please. Audio clear.
Are they bringing? Where?
They just named this bulky gentleman.
Louder. Pulla, go on.
And you know, I forgot that very sordid incident which he said, and Mr. Agarwal may know about it. He said he was nearly having trapped, but he trapped the other side.
Agarwal
and
in
you
the
know
middle.
what is happening today?
In the middle, Vijay Agarwal, his lawyer.
Knowing very well that there
What
is
is
an
happening?
extradition law.
What is happening today? Pulla, 1 point. Pulla, 1 point. 1 point. I think what's going to happen is this. You see, he's going to come back, and then Vijay Agarwal will go to.
He's coming back on his own, literally, I think.
Trust
when
me,
he come to Belgium?
I'll get Vijay Agarwal back that day. No. I'll tell you what will happen. I'll relax. No. He's going to come back. Republic will be the first channel shooting visuals of him coming back. We'll get all the advance information. We short of going in, we're going to come back with him here. No, one sec. And then when he comes back, let me tell you what's going to happen, Akhil. That when he comes back, Vijay Agarwal will go to him and say, listen, now you're done for. Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister, Amit Shah is the Home Minister, Ajit Doval is the National Security Advisor. Dear Mehul, you're in big trouble. You're not going to get away. The only option for you, Vijay Agarwal will tell this fellow, Mehul Choksi, is become an approver. Become an approver. And then Mehul Choksi will become an approver and reveal what was the loose alliance with the Congress as described by Mehul Choksi's other lawyer, David Dorset. Then you know the real conspiracy will come out, Akhil. ये 5 उंगलियां मुझे क्या दिखा रहे हैं आप? ऐसे वोट तो मिलता नहीं है आपको आजकल. कोई वोट नहीं करता, इसलिए उंगलियां खोल के वोट मिलने वाला है आपको.
नहीं, आपका सुन लिया, बार-बार वही रिपीट कर रहे हैं.
5 उंगलियां दिखा के आपको वोट नहीं मिलने वाला है. आजकल हाथ के लिए कोई वोट नहीं करता है. हाँ, कांग्रेस के लिए फ्री एडवर्टाइजिंग मत कराइए रिपब्लिक में. हाँ.
सुनिए, आप जो है ना, वैसे अदरवाइज यू कंडक्ट वेरी गुड डिबेट्स. टुडे यू आर मेकिंग ब्लंडर्स आफ्टर ब्लंडर्स. Number 1, your correspondent herself said this fraud took place from 2014 to 17, where your leader was the Prime Minister of India. Number 1, you are prosecuting Mr. Vijay Agarwal as if yes, Sanju Verma is the Chief Justice of India. She is trying to prosecute a topmost lawyer of the world, and she is speaking and you are speaking as if he is the culprit. Number 3, he is from Gujarat. Mehul Choksi is Gujarat, and your leader calls him Mehul Bhai.
Listen, just because Narendra
bring
Modi
him
calls
back,
him Mehul
hang in
Bhai,
here.
that does not mean that
We don't mind. Number 8, चुप कराइए इनको, संजू वर्मा को चुप कराइए. Number 3, अरे सुनिए यार, आप बीच में बहुत बोलती हैं आप. चुप रहिए. अरे चुप रहिए पहले. आपने तहव्वुर राना को लिया है, फांसी दी या नहीं दी अभी तक? 3 दिन हो गया तहव्वुर राना को आए हुए. इसे फांसी दी क्यों नहीं आपने?
देखिए 1 मिनट संजू 1 मिनट. ये मेरे प्रोग्राम पे विजय अग्रवाल है, मेहुल चोकसी के लॉयर है. As he said, I am paid to defend him. Who is paying you to defend him? आपको अखिल स्वामी जी, आपको कौन पे कर रहा है टू डिफेंड मेहुल चोकसी? आपको कौन पे कर रहा है टू डिफेंड मेहुल चोकसी? This man has withdrawn people's money from the bank for personal use. Yeah. He has siphoned off 14,000 crores from Punjab National Bank's Brady House branch in Mumbai. People have lost their lives because of the money that he has looted. And इधर फ्री में आप डिफेंस कर रहे हैं. आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम है? आप कांग्रेस समर्थक है, कांग्रेस समर्थक रहिए. कांग्रेस को क्या डर है मेहुल चोकसी आएंगे तो? कल तक आप कहते थे कि मेहुल चोकसी को लाया नहीं जाएगा. अब मेहुल चोकसी आने वाले हैं तो यू आर फ्रीकिंग आउट. किस चीज से डरते हैं आप? किस चीज से डरते हैं आप?
तहव्वुर राना को बिरयानी क्यों खिला रहे हैं?
मेहुल चोकसी का नाम लेते हैं.
तहव्वुर राना को बिरयानी क्यों खिला रहे हैं? और ये रिपब्लिक टीवी से बिरयानी बन के जा रही है.
चोकसी का नाम लेते हुए
रिपब्लिक टीवी भेज रही है बिरयानी. तहव्वुर राना
कांग्रेस के चरण चुंबक हो आप. राहुल गांधी.
Okay, let's go back to a serious discussion. Do I still have Hari Prasad with us? Hari Prasad.
You are insulting him.
Mehul Choksi will be extradited to India.
अरे मेहुल चोकसी का
I am saying
मोदी जी के जमाने में हुआ है.
I want to know. I want to know what is the meaning. Why did David Dorset say? Okay, my question to you, Vijay, is in August 2018. 1 minute, calm down, both of you, please. Let me go back to factual questions. In August 2018, in August 2018, Vijay, please take my question. In August 2018, his lawyer in Antigua, David Dorset, gave an interview and he said that, you see, my client was in a loose alliance with the Congress, and he said there were quote unquote serious political elements and it's a political game. Can you tell me what is the loose alliance with the Congress? Vijay, why is your video gone off? Please come back. Can you tell me what is the loose alliance with the Congress?
For a minute, because of the internet connection, I missed you for a minute. I'll not run away. So, can you repeat your question, Arnab? I just joined back in between. My signal went off.
My question is that in David Dorset is also lawyer of Mehul Choksi, and he said in August 2018 that my client has a loose alliance with the Congress. What is the meaning of a loose alliance with the Congress?
I told you earlier that I am not privy. I have not seen it in any of the pleadings, Arnab. So you ask it 20 times. My answer will be the same. What Mr. David Dorset said, I am not privy to it. If I was, I would have said that.
I don't talk about gossip. I don't talk about gossip. Vijay Agarwal, Nirav Modi. Why did Nirav Modi? The most important thing here, Ishkaran, Nirav Modi and his uncle is Mehul Choksi. No, it's a combined fraud. It's a combined fraud which happened largely in the Congress time but continued here. Why did Nirav Modi flee India along with his uncle Mehul Choksi together on the same day? Ishkaran.
Arnab, the very fact that they flew away from India as soon as they knew that the corruption is being discovered shows that they don't have grounds to answer the investigation and they don't want to be arrested. Though in Nirav Modi's case, he did not benefit. That is why I said the main thing is the intention of the government. This government is showing sufficient intention to get offenders, be it terrorists like Rana or be it financial crimes, right, Nirav Modi or Mehul Choksi, to get them to come back, because we've had previous governments which had allowed people to go outside India and not do sufficient efforts to bring them back. And probably these businessmen also thought they will make money, buy fancy multi-million-dollar properties outside India and live a very cushy life. But they are facing that whichever country they go to, be it Caribbean, be it Europe, the law catches up to them. And then Indian government, through its councils, tries its best to get them back. And Nirav Modi is a very good case. How the person who thought he was roaming around in London and enjoying the weather there or enjoying the lifestyle there got imprisoned. Same, we do not know how the courts will play out. But as I started by saying, the track record of government, be it in Europe, be it in US, be it what happens in Abu Dhabi, be it what happens in UAE, they are trying their best to get all
people who ran away. Layman question. Let me ask a layman question, Sanju. Yeah, Sanju, my question is between Sanju and Vijay now, last 2 minutes of debate. Vijay, the nation wants to know, the nation only wants to know one question. This man made his money in India. He's accused of a fraud of about $2 billion and accused of colluding with bank officials to fraudulently obtain letters of undertaking, which were used to get overseas credit from other Indian banks with without adequate collateral. He created fake letters of undertaking, and this.
Why is this man blabbering about Adani when the debate is about
1 minute, no, yeah. Please don't draw specious examples. My question is very simple and elementary to Vijay Agarwal tonight. Vijay, if he is truly innocent, right, and he has nothing to do with it, right? Why doesn't he come here and face the law?
Yes.
Why doesn't he come here and face the law? You saying your client is suffering from cancer, I don't know if it's true. But why wouldn't he, for more reason, want to clear his name? 1 minute. Why is he running away like this? Yeah.
Yes. In India, process is the punishment, and it will take you years, and for that you have to be in prison, and the human rights will be violated. And this is not what I am saying. Interpol is saying, after rejecting India's request, So in India, process is the punishment.
What about the human rights of people who lost their lives because of his fraud?
Person should have the health. Person should have the ability to come and defend.
How come he
himself.
felt comfortable when the Congress was there to stay in India? When the Congress was there, he was very comfortable then. The same argument was made by Tahawwur Rana also. Same argument made by Tahawwur Rana. Process is the punishment, we don't want to come to India. Is it interesting that Tahawwur Rana and your client Mehul Choksi have the same argument?
No, you are comparing a person who's accused of some financial crime with the person who's claimed of some terrorist crime. So you are comparing the grapes with the watermelon, not even apple and orange.
Did Mehul Choksi for Punjab National Bank of 14,000 crore, yes or no, Mr. Agarwal? And you spoke of red corner notice being cancelled by the Interpol. वही तो बात है. Despite cancellation of the red corner notice, guess what? Mehul Choksi, your client, has been arrested in Belgium, and the second step is this. After arrest, now the enforcement directorate has done its job. Now it is the Belgian government which will ensure the extradition of Mehul Choksi to India. The Belgian government is going to fight on India's behalf in Belgian courts. You should be knowing the process. And let me tell you, when Rana Kapoor was the CMD of Yes Bank, people said Rana Kapoor ko koi jail nahi bhej sakta. Rana Kapoor spent 4 years in Taloja jail. Saran Vadhavan, Dheeraj Vadhavan, Rakesh Vadhavan, Kapil Vadhavan of Diwan.
Vijay Agarwal, what happened? No defense?
बहुत बड़े सूरमा समझते थे.
Okay, one minute. Vijay, last question. Sanju, last question. My last question to Sanju now.
जेल भेजा.
Keep it quiet. Arnab, you are the master of the show, but I don't think you have the control on your party.
Okay, Sanju, 1 minute. Sanju, 1 minute. I want to ask one question to him before I end. And my question is that this practice of illegally issuing letters of undertaking reportedly started in 2008,
2011.
which means UPA 1, then continued through all of UPA 2. And when Modi came to power, it came to light and then he fled. Which means through 2 Congress governments, this practice was going on. Could all of this be done without connivance at the highest political level, Vijay Agarwal?
That's not the allegation. See,
you
otherwise
CBI
is investigated, ED has investigated. Has ED accused any political person? Please see, CBI has investigated, ED has investigated. Have they accused?
Okay, will your client, will you tell me, Vijay Agarwal, will Mehul Choksi turn approver or not? Is that one of your options? Is that one of your options? Now, when he comes to India, are you saying to me tonight, 1 minute, he's not going to turn approver? He's not going to turn approver. Can you tell me he's not going to turn approver?
As per law,
can you tell me you will tell him not to turn approver?
No.
Will he turn approver?
Become an approver. As per law, he cannot become an approver. A main accused can never become an approver, Arnab. Please be well informed. Under section 306 CRPC, you make only a collateral person. Like a person murders you can make his driver an accused. A main person is never an accused. This is it. Now the lady, I think, wants to be the judge, jury, everything, and she only wants to speak, Arnab. As the editor, you must know how to control the participants. So that when one participant speaks, other doesn't speak.
Louder for Sanju.
Very poorly on you. You should go to court sometime and see how the judge controls various lawyers speaking. He makes them speak one by one.
Okay, I have a question. I have a question for Vijay Agarwal. Vijay, listen. First thing, now, you should be so happy I'm not a lawyer. Had I been a lawyer, I would have liked to see. Had I been a lawyer, I would have stood against you in court and said one thing to you. You see, the Westminster Magistrates Court has already approved Nirav Modi's extradition to India, citing a prima facie case of fraud and money laundering. And the UK judge said, we are satisfied that there is evidence that Nirav Modi could be convicted, right? The UK Home Secretary gave the extradition approval, right? The UK High Court in 22 dismissed Nirav Modi's appeal. And the UK High Court in a civil judgment 2024 ordered him to pay 8 million to Bank of India, which means there's a prima facie case. Uncle and nephew are doing the same thing. You can't help him so far. even if you got Vijay Agarwal, you know, Ishkaran, he can only help you up to a point. Only up to a point.
ये सारे fraud मोदी जी के जमाने
He
में
knows
हुए
that.
हैं.
I see Ishkaran now he's smiling because he knows that. He knows.
2011 में सत्ता में कांग्रेस थी. 2011 में प्रधानमंत्री मनमोहन
अरे
सिंह
2014-17 के पहले हुए हैं, बाद में हुए हैं. 2014-17 में हुए हैं.
PNB scam started in 20.
1 minute, my question is to Vijay Agarwal, Sanju. Ishkaran.
अरे संजू चुप नहीं रहती, संजू की.
Okay, we need to wrap now. We need to wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We need to wrap.
संजू चुप नहीं रहती.
We need to wrap this. But let me tell you, I want all of them back. I want Vijay Agarwal. I want, sorry, not Vijay. I want Mehul Choksi back. I want Nirav Modi back. But most importantly, I want that man who should be in prison. I'd like to see one man in prison clothes, and that is no, Vijay Agarwal is very much back out here.
You are arguing with Vijay Agarwal.
You have come unprepared as usual. You've come unprepared as usual. Don't worry, we're going to bring him back and we're going to ask him what evidence he has against the Congress, and he's going to sing. He's going to sing like a canary, like a nightingale. Like a nightingale, he's going to sing. Ladies and gentlemen, and I can tell you, viewers, how many of you want to see Vijay Mallya back? Not Vijay Agarwal. For how many of you want to see Vijay Mallya back? I would love to see Vijay Mallya back. The man should be wearing prison clothes, eating prison food.
To succeed.
Vijay Mallya, you're so scared. You're a coward, Vijay Mallya. You can't face me one-to-one. You can't dare to. You can only tweet about me. But you're a coward, Vijay Mallya. You can't face me. Here's an open challenge. Vijay Mallya, face me one-to-one if you can. But your history is going Mehul Choksi's way very soon. I'll see you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.